There we go. Oh, boy, howdy, if I got to tell you all something, hello. This is Joe Donahue. We're bringing you back live with the GAVARCA ARCA series. Welcome to the Oxford 99, presented by Matt Kemp Racing. We are live from virtual Oxford Plains in virtual Maine, and we've got thus far 35 people who are here to try to attempt to qualify, because believe it or not, we've got enough entries at this current moment that we are going to bump people out of this session. And that's crazy because they're here. So we've got everybody going out to do 2 laps on the racetrack for time, or 3 laps to do time. No, it's 2, I'm sorry. And on the side of your screen, you'll see the top 10 and then a rotating order of all of the points behind them. I didn't check if the stream actually went up. Let me do that real quick. I didn't check if the stream actually... Oh, yep, we're good. Cool. Hello, Twitch. What's good, Twitch? What's good? GAVARCA, PresleySora.com. It's your boy, Joe Donahue, up in the booth. We're watching Xander McKinney right now, car 66. That's one of the few cars out on the racetrack. 32 cars have qualified. There are 3 left to qualify, and they will be potentially bumping people out of this race because we have a maximum car count of how many cars we can put on this racetrack. Those 3 cars that have yet to qualify, as we got 3.5 minutes remaining, are Bradley Williams, Luis Hernandez, and Chris Williams. Those 3, as that is the number 71 car of Patrick O'Keefe, the only car sitting anywhere on the racetrack. He is confidently into the race, currently qualified P8. Bradley Williams in car 27, Luis Hernandez car 24, Christopher Williams. Here is Christopher Williams now. Scored as the 09. We've still got the wrong numbers on these cars. Your cars sitting on the bubble of positions to qualify are Wayne Kennedy in the 23 car, Virgil Stanley in the 11, Dean Clavitt in the 43. And we've run out of time. So that is it. We are going to move over, and it appears it is actually 33 cars. No, they're letting them all go. It was posted on the Discord for this race that they were going to have a maximum entry list. Actually, that might be for the second race of the night. So, fun fact, we're going to do a doubleheader tonight. This is the first of 2. And the other one will be from... Come on, grid. There we go. The other one will be from Lime Rock. So when this race ends, everybody's going to haul up get their trailers all packed up and head over to a somewhat close by Connecticut from here in Maine. So Presley Sora has gotten the pole here for the Oxford 99 from Oxford Plains Speedway. Isaac Johnson to his outside. He's the defending winner of this race, I believe. I've got to check my notes. Credits of Cole Freilich. Yes. No. Sorry. His teammate from last year won this race, but he's representing Johnson Racing Industries. Anyway, onward and upward, looking further down the order, outside your top 10, new name to the series this season. He's been around a couple times. Austin Ripp in 11th. There you see JDG, James Gibson. Nathan Scott, Brayton Laster is here for the first time. And then you've got Ryan Roulette as well, a couple guys who have raced actual ARCA races in that order. Justin Knutson in 17th position. There you go. That is your defending winner from the last time this series raced at Oxford Plains in this series. John Szulczewski in 18th, starting the 18 car. Mo Perry is here in 19th. Madeline Roten, your winner from last time. They are going from 21st position. Nathan Chiani is here for the first time out. Xander McKinney in this race. Looking back further, got some names we saw last time. Corey Williams, Michael Deach, but some new ones as well. Griffin Jones, Brett Baldeck, Wayne Kennedy back there, and then Chris Williams, Luis Hernandez, Bradley Williams. 35 cars on the grid for this race. I'm alone in the booth. Probably going to stay that way the whole night, so unfortunate for you guys. I'm going to try to occupy myself throughout the action we have here tonight. We'll get set up here. Let's get a TV camera on some of these race cars. And let's see what we got. From the front, Presley Sora. He's getting ready to have his home race in the real-life Menards ARCA Series in the car that will replicate what he's driving right now. That's very exciting for him. Isaac Johnson to his outside, ton of experience with this series. He can win races, and he could win here tonight. He could also win at Lime Rock, which is coming up after this. This is the Oxford 99. 99 laps around Oxford Plains Speedway. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. When this race ends, we are going to have about a 20-minute break, and then we will come back with the live stream of the second race of the evening as the pace car pulls off. We'll look forward to that one after this, but first we've got 99 laps of green flag racing. As the green flag drops in, we are underway here in Oxford Plains. So far, so good for your leaders. Presley Sora on the inside, Isaac Johnson on the outside. Oh, that's not a good camera angle. I thought I'd do something cool there, but nothing cool happened. Isaac Johnson drops in behind Presley Sora. He takes over the race lead. Little further back here, checking in, Bobby Blazer, John Shulcheski. Looks like Cole Freilich goes to the inside, tries to. Nope, that's the farthest up at the front that you can see a battle. Harry Grindell in car number 70 did not participate last week. Aiden Walker behind him, runner-up from Daytona. And you'll notice the 93 car, as well as Madeline Roten, who's currently stuck P20, they, with the earnings, with the prize money that they got from running the race, or winning the race, excuse me, as Christopher Williams goes to the inside of the racetrack there. He's trying to get out on the race. With the earnings that they won, they were able to wrap their cars. So you see that is the number 93 car of Aiden Walker. And further back here is Madeline Roten in the number 60 machine. That's a darn tootin' good-looking car. I love painted rims, so I'm a big fan of that. We've got 29 cars on the racetrack. Looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-starters. Chris Williams came out a few laps. Virgil Stanley did 2 laps. Wayne Kennedy, Luis Hernandez absolutely did not start this event at all. And the whole field goes through. And let's go back up to your leader, Presley Sora, as a single file train has started up at the front of the grid with Presley Sora leading the way. I don't like this camera angle very much. This is nice. Here we go. You can see the sun is setting. That's going to bring the track temp down, which means the tires will last a little bit better as the night goes on. But for the time being, everybody just trying to mind their P's and Q's and get through this race. We are going to be a 10th of the way into this one at this point. This is going quickly. That's nice. These races do start a little late for those of us who have jobs to get up and go to tomorrow morning, at least those who are on the East Coast. I know Isaac Johnson used to at least be based out of California, so he used to run this at about 6:30 at night. Isaac Johnson sitting in P2, Harry Grindell in P3, Aiden Walker P4, and Trevor Ward in the 12 car is scored in 5th. Wait a minute. Oh, someone went way sideways there. That was, oh, Lord have mercy. We got a crash going on. Where are y'all at? I think Brent Baldeck was the one involved in this. A yellow flag comes out. I saw him off the side of the screen, and I couldn't get to him in time. Let's get your replay back and see what happened here. So there goes. Yep, that's Brent Baldeck. He just lost the rear end and overcorrected, and then we lose him off the screen, but he ended up face planting into the wall and then pulling himself back to the pit lane. So the yellow flag has come out. The 18 car you're seeing here is actually a doppelganger of John Shulcheski. That is not Shulcheski. That is Trevor Ward. You got me. Honestly, you got me there. Presley Sora up at the front. I don't know how much longer this is going to take. Let me see if I can get the leader in here real quick on the stream. We got Presley Soar up in the booth, Joe Donahue. You got a copy, brother?
I do have a copy. How's it going?
Well, Presley, it's going pretty well. Just trying to bide our time through this yellow. I'm sure you're trying to do the same and get back to that single file racing. You seem to be leading pretty confidently at the front. Are you happy about that? Or are you just trying to get a couple laps ticked off here at the start of this? Or what's the deal? What's the plan?
Yeah, I'm having fun with it. It's a little worrying with the Crazed Maniac behind me in P2, but other than that, it's not too bad. Just trying to log laps, get into a rhythm. This track's like so tough to drive that I feel like I'm holding my breath and I can't even really talk. So it's pretty crazy. I'm glad I'm not back in the middle of the pack, though.
Yeah, I definitely would be the same way. I'm going to let you get out of here. You got a restart to go take care of. Good luck the rest of the way, brother.
All right, I will see you. Thank you.
All right, getting Presley out of here. Green flag comes back out. We're racing again. Isaac Johnson kicked the shit out of him on the restart there. That might have been my fault. Presley gives him a door in turn 1 and maybe a little less room in turn 2 than he needs. Trying to shove Johnson wide. And back into the lead, trying. Presley Sora holding off. I would feel bad if he had lost the lead because we did kind of rush him back into the restart there. So I'm glad that didn't happen. But Johnson's going to look down the inside now. That's not going to be good for him. He is going to the outside. And he will still lead the lap, but Isaac Johnson looking to the inside is not going to give him room. Slides up the racetrack a little bit of door, a little bit of bumper, and not quite clear. Side by side behind them is Aiden Walker on the outside in car 93 and Harry Grindell in the 70 car on the inside. Then you've got Trevor Ward, who's in that car that scored us the 12. Cole Freilich almost spun out. JDG goes down the inside. William Schmidt going to take advantage. Whoa! Oh, Lord. We got third place. Harry Grindell off the pace, and the yellow flag is going to come out. Not sure. It's a blown... I think it's a blown motor for the 70 car. What did we bring the yellow out for? That car's on the inside of the racetrack. I guess that's what it was for. Here we are. Was it Wayne Kennedy? It was Wayne Kennedy. Yeah, there's just so many cars in this race that iRacing is not loading all of them. So we actually did start everybody, and the car, yeah, see, you can see the iRacing's like loading stuff in and taking stuff out here just because there's so many cars in this race. That will stop happening when we lose a couple more cars, but unfortunately it's going to take a while to get to that point. So for the meantime, we're just going to go back up to Presley, and Isaac Johnson's getting ready to get beside him. And let's see who we can bring in. Unless we're going back to green next time, then we won't. Lights are out on the pace car, so we are not going to interview anyone. We're going to go straight into the next. Going to give a shout out to Alexis, Miss Alexis. That's Cole Freilich's Miss Lady. She is pretty cool. She can put up with Cole Freilich. That's a hell of a task sometimes, because he's the madman for a reason. But I don't know how far that goes. But that's not the important part. Here we go back to green flag racing. Sora is going to lead us back into turn number 1. And with the advantage out of the corner, Presley Sora is going to take over the race lead once again. Aiden Walker trying to push into second place. They're going down the inside of Isaac Johnson. Those two cars worked together last week at Daytona to get a win for Madeline Roten, but these two rounded out the podium, so they're both in good points-paying position from this week to help with last week's tally to get them up at the top of the standings. JDG going into third place right there, car 75, the Ford Mustang ARC car. That is James Gibson in the Runnings Racing's designed car. He's going to get a little bit of a bumper dump try from Isaac Johnson. Nothing of it, and we have a caution. And it is Ryan Roulette, who has actually raced ARCA cars, bringing out the yellows. Car number 67. I'm going to try to see if we get a replay here of what goes down. He just gets, he might have got a little help there, but he gets up on the berm on the inside of the racetrack, that little, I don't want to call it a rumble strip. We're going to get one more replay back. He's on the inside of Madeline Roten and in front of car 07. That is, my order's moving, Milo Lively. So he actually bumps from the front into that 6 car and then gets crooked, spins, slides, does a little bit of a oh crap. I'm not a skateboarder. I forget what that's called. Somebody can throw it in the comments of the video. The thing where you ride like a rail with your skateboard, you like slide on it. That's what he did. I don't remember the name of it. I'm not a skater boy. I did not say see you later, boy. So, yeah, we've still got 34 cars in this. Presley Sora still leading. Aiden Walker now to second, though. That has changed. All right, here we go. Green flag back out. Presley Sora leads the way. Aiden Walker to his outside. Isaac Johnson lost to, oh! James Gibson. Little bit of a bumper to Aiden Walker. And Walker's going to drop to 5th and probably lose a couple more spots. JDG stuck on the outside there as well, right in front of Trevor Ward. I keep almost confusing myself that that's Shulcheski, but it's not. Tough break for Aiden Walker. Gibson really came into that corner a little quick and just a little too much of the nose to the tail, and Walker goes up the racetrack. Now Gibson's stuck down in there. He's getting a little bit of bullying from William Schmidt, and the yellow flag comes back out again. This one for, I believe, Griffin Jones in the number 53 machine. That is a Lucas-sponsored car. That gives me post-traumatic stress to Bobby Gerhart. Let's go see if we can get a replay back of what happens. We got more than just Griffin involved in this. So here is Griffin Jones in the 53 car, tail end of the field, and then we're going to come into the corner. Actually, contact between Madeline Roten and who is that? I'm trying to see who that is. If we go to camera 2. That's the 07 car again, so that is, I'm not used to the 07 car yet. Bear with me. That's a 2-car spin that causes this incident, but the 07 car is Milo Lively, and Milo Lively was the first to spin, and then Griffin Jones responded with it as well. Go to the front of the field here. Presley Sora is going to be bringing us back next time. So I think we've got enough time to really quickly see if let's bring someone in here. Let's bring in last time's winner. Oh,
hello.
We got the introduction. Madeline Roten, you are stuck in the back of the field. Little bit of a miscue.
Yes.
Brings a yellow. Tell me how you feel.
Well, you know, I just chatted it out with Lively in that 07 car, and, you know, it's just a short track racing deal. He came down, I came up, just couldn't really do anything about it. But yeah, qualifying, don't know what happened, but just hoping to keep marching forward the best that I can. We'll see what happens here on this restart right now. Yeah,
well, I'll let you get back down there. You got to deal with this, but good explanation. Good luck the rest of the way.
Yep, thank you very much.
All right, Madeline Roten in and out, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Back to it again. Presley Sora getting used to restarting us here. We are more than a third of the way through this race, closing in on the halfway point, and Isaac Johnson is right back to the outside. Again, that's good news for maybe, I don't know. It's good news for Isaac at least. Sora leads back again to the line, and we are still rolling. Here, the gap leader up on the screen. And why don't we go on board with someone? We haven't done that yet. Where's my timing screen? There it is. All right, who should we go on board with? I want to go... Never mind, we're going yellow. Damn it. It's Andrew Kierman. Is it Kiernan or Kierman? The whole slew of shit going on. Whoa, Cole, for elegance! Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Oh, Cole, what are you doing? Cole, settle down. There's too many cars in this racetrack. All right, let's just get a replay back for Pete's sakes. What are we doing? Holy shit, Cole Freilich went sideways. All right, so Freilich's in front of Blazer. Trevor Ward in front of him. Oh, it happened in front of him even. It was the 70 car. So Harry Grindell gets a little bit of a love tap, and then with the whole slew of cars dealing with this, Cole Freilich goes around as well. And then so does the 36 car, excuse me. They make contact, and we're on the wrong camera. Let's go to TV1 here. So that's what happened. And now back to live. Cole Freilich dropping to the tail of the field for being involved in that accident. Same with Harry Grindell. He's going to have to go backwards. And we've got a couple cars back there still. I'll put the name of the race on the top of the screen. And we will see if we're going back to green sometime soon here. Not quite. One more time around, and then we will go back to green. And we are going to close in on the halfway point once we do, but for the time being, just ticking off laps. I think, has Presley Sora? He's definitely led most of the laps. I don't think I have it set up on this ticker to give me the laps led. Can I do it here? Team? No. Currently, finish, but that's not. Well, oh well. Can't do that. Here we go. Back to green flag again. Presley Sora once more brings us back to the green flag. Can I get a far chase cam? There we go. Whole bunch of cars behind him making a mess of things. We're going to check in on the mid-pack because we haven't done that yet. There's Justin Knutson in the 22 car. Nolan Sanford on the outside in the 54. And then Austin Ripp in that 6 machine. There's a yellow flag again. I think it's Madeline Roden. It is. Madeline Roden and Michael Deach bring out the yellow this time. We're just getting into a mess of things now. It's cautions, precautions type shit. Let's bring this backwards and see what happens. Do we have a visual? The answer is no. We do not have a visual. Cars were not loaded into iRacing because there's so many cars on the racetrack that the game is throttling how many of them there are on the screen. I will be able to fix that for Lime Rock. Holy cow, who is that all the way out in the middle of the field? Is that the 66 car of Xander McKinney? What are you doing out there? I don't know what that's about. Interesting. Well, would it be funny to bring Madeline back up in here? Would it be appropriate to bring Madeline back in here? All right, we got Madeline Roten back in the booth again.
Fuck.
Oh, well fuck.
Yep, not to pardon my language, but yep, missed a shift and just couldn't get it back in one piece and totally just, pardon the expression, but, stepped on my, yeah. And so we'll get it. We'll try to recover. We'll get a lap back. There'll be a yellow here soon. And let's just hope we can salvage something from this. I hate this track. Always have. So let's see what we can do.
Well, at least you can anticipate 17 more yellows.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I want to let you get back into there because you're
Yeah.
literally going green. Yeah, okay, you go back down
That's
there.
good. We'll see how it is.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, get her out of here, and back to racing we go. And I got a text from Cole Freilich. He is upset with Bobby. He said, "I'm so sick of Bobby's shit." That's crazy. Bobby was just trying to not. Oh Lord, here we go again. James Gibson. Save it. Save it. That's definitely the yellow, but we did not need a yellow. All right. Well, we're gonna have more time to kill, so we're gonna kill more time with another JDG, a very handsome JDG. But you caused a yellow. Maybe we could argue you didn't need it.
Isaac Johnson got beef right now.
Isaac Johnson's got beef right now. What's the deal? What's going on, JDG?
He shipped me fucking Amazon style off into the corner. I mean,
Yeah.
that was unbelievable. I mean,
Okay.
that was, Prime Days.
Prime days.
Was
You got free
unbelievable
shipping on
from
that.
Isaac Johnson.
At least you got free
Yeah.
shipping. You didn't have to
Yeah,
pay
I
for
didn't
that.
have to pay for it.
Well, do you have any
I
other
don't know
remarks?
what's the PG rating on this broadcast?
We already dropped the F-bomb twice, so.
All right, well, usually have to pay a little bit more than free to get butt fucked that hard. So.
Wow. I put water in my mouth to choke on in response to that message. That's
Wow,
crazy.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, you're unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievably attractive.
Oh, well, so are you, JDG.
Well, JDG, I disagree. I think that's you. I'm going to throw you back to Topia Twins here. These cautions go quick, but good luck the rest of the way.
Yes,
sir.
Hopefully I go quicker.
I hope so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Fiend.
Mhm.
Fiend.
Fiend.
Fiend. Fiend.
Fiend.
Fiend. Fiend. All right, cool. Where's Isaac Johnson? Are we going back to green this time? I think we're going to go back to green. I'd love to talk to Isaac Johnson really quick, but I don't think we're going to have time. Yeah, we're going back to green. I don't want to risk it for Isaac's sake. It would have been funny to get the two of them. Yeah, there are Mustangs in this race. Okay. Pace car comes in. We've passed halfway. Thank goodness. We're on the countdown. Holy start. Presley Sora with a quick start. But that is Aiden Walker. Aiden Walker seems to have kept up at least a bit. All right. Horizontal ticker. Let's put the top three up top. And we're already back to yellow. Is this for Ryan Roulette? Or is it for Chris Williams? Who is this for? I don't know if it's Xander. Oh, well. Well, while we have time, since it was already started in the last one, I'm going to bring somebody called him the Tolerator, Isaac Johnson, into the booth. Isaac, JDG wasn't exactly thrilled with you off of the last incident. Your thoughts, please.
I mean, he could not be happy about it. I wouldn't be happy about it, but frankly, the way I've been seeing him move other people and manipulate people with his car, I don't think he really should be surprised that it's coming back to him.
Do you see JDG as a manipulator, generally speaking, Isaac?
Well, when you put it like that, oh god, I almost killed a lap car. Oh god, I almost killed Schmidt. No, not in the sense that you kind of phrased it right there. It's just more like he's a rough driver, and sometimes you gotta treat the rough guys rough.
ASAP. Put that on a bra. I'm gonna throw you back in the booth with your team.
Cool.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Isaac Johnson out of here in the nick of time to get back to green flag racing. We're coming in on 2/3 of the way done in the slide job. Nolan Sanford sideways. It looks like we're all clear. Oh, Lord Bobby Blazer getting... Oh, there goes one of them. There goes one of them behind him. Oh, who was that? There's a mess of cars getting around this. Hello. ATVO is going so slow right now. There's just so many cars in this race. Who was it? Wasn't Roten. It wasn't Presley. Was it? Who is that? That's a 53 car Griffin Jones. Can I? replay this back. Who was that spun? We're going to wait for the field to come around here into the shot. It's going to take a second. Oh, boy. Oh, there's contact there. That's Knutson. I can recognize the shiny 22 on the side of it, at least. Some contact there further. Pretty significant damage to whoever rammed into the back end of that car. So that's Austin Rip almost getting it. The 71, that's Pat O'Keefe and Luis Hernandez. There you go. There's the answer to the question. O'Keefe was the one who spun coming out of turn 4, and then a couple cars avoiding the incident and whatnot, and then we have this. The green flag coming back out. Presley Sora leading us back, and we are back underway. Aiden Walker, not a good restart for the 93 car. He's going to drop a couple positions, going to the outside, and contact with Walker to JDG, and we're back under yellow. I think this would be your yellow. This is Chris Williams, but he was off screen, so I doubt we're going to get a replay, but we're going to try. Why is that happening? Sorry, I need to... Why is that happening? That was weird. Yeah, so Chris Williams, that's the best you're going to get out of a rundown of what happened to him. Actually, we could just ask him really quick. All right, we got Chris Williams.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah, you know we're in the booth now, Chris Williams. What was going on down there? What happened? What did you see? What just happened?
In that last truck? Like, that just happened?
Yeah.
I was looking at a back bumper, because it's just, like going around 465. And then there was a car backwards. I turned right and did a little drifty boy. It was fun. So, did y'all see me flip on the third lap?
No, we did not.
Dude, I ate shit.
Oh, that's cool. Off the inside or outside of the racetrack?
The inside, on the berm. I spun out, hit a berm, and flipped, and got back, and I'm golden.
Word. I'm going to throw you back to your group now that you're back under green.
All
You'll
right.
probably be under yellow in another minute.
We're wrecking again.
Never
We're
mind.
all ready.
Do you want to just
Anyways.
stay?
I mean, it's... Yeah, sure.
Who was it? Who was involved in this incident this time?
In this one?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. These cars are all the same shape.
I'm going to go on board with your car.
Okay.
And I'm going to play the replay, and we're going to see. So off the start, it mustn't have taken very long. Chris Williams, how are you feeling about this race so far? Tell me about your experience with Oxford Plains tonight.
I'm enjoying it. I've actually, before this race, I've never turned a lap here. It's fun. It's, it's just like centripetal circuit.
Okay.
It feels like I'm at a go-kart track. And, you can't really pass because everyone's just, like, gridlocked. But, I'm an adult. I come home. I play video games to de-stress. I don't take this too seriously. I'm having a good time.
Good.
Some people are real poosty right now.
Poosty?
And I'm just like, you can never be poosty in a hosted. Official... Oh, shit. We're wrecking. I'm through it.
That was fantastic. Yeah. We saw that live on the screen. Y'all saw that here first. Wow.
It's incredible.
That was incredible. Incredible driving. Good driving, Chris Williams.
Thank you.
Yes. I'm going to throw you back to your booth now because I've bothered you enough. I'm going to let you try to focus on whatever the fuck's going on right now.
Thank you. Thanks for the broadcast.
Hey.
You make this official.
Well, the official results make it official. But I'm happy to be here with you, Chris. Good luck with the rest of the way. Raising Cane's sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cane's sauced up. Who can I go bother now? Since we're still under yellow. Let's go on board. We're just going to completely ignore the fact that incident just happened. No, we're not going to do that. Who was it? We're going to look back on the onboard with Chris Williams and figure out what car is sideways, and then we'll go from there. So this should happen ahead of him. Did we go back too far? Oh, no, we didn't go back far enough. Dude, we're going back to green and somebody's already wrecking. We're getting out of this. Yeah, here we go. Whoa, Chris, no! What on earth are you doing, home dog? No! That's a yellow. Okay. Saw that one. Someone spun off the start. I don't know who it was. It must have been Shulcheski. I'm going to see if we can get a replay back on Shulcheski's part. Yep, that was him. Off of the restart here, let's watch this 18 car. We watched Chris Williams spin down the backstretch. Nothing crazy happened there. No real damage to the 53 machine, so he's okay. And there's Shulcheski. Oh, it was not him. It was Dean Clavitt who spun off of the restart. You go backwards a few seconds and just all on his own in the 43, excuse me. Just around, spun the tires. Getting back up to the rest of the grid. We're under 20 laps to go now as Presley Sora is going to lead us to the line again. Trevor Ward has gotten up there. Oh, no, 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 no. And into JDG. And goodbye. Trevor Ward is going to spin out. Or lose 10 positions trying to save the car. And there we go. There we go. There we go. What the hell are y'all doing? Ah! Uh-oh. That was the 6 car of Nathan Scott. Oh, man. It's a Cars Tour race now. Oh, my goodness. Everybody running into each other. Oh, should I start using a accent with the rest of this? This is a mess. All right, let's catch the replay back here. Let's go backwards. Is Nathan Scott in this server? Nathan Scott inside JDG. Ford Mustang side by side. Coming through turn 4 there. Isaac Johnson in front of him. Bobby Blazer behind him. And he goes single file with JDG. And then into the corner. JDG goes in deep. Contact. He spins. And then, unfortunately, Knutson and Ward get into the 6 car a little bit. And then off of the rest of the way here, bunch of messy stuff. Back up to Presley. He's leading the way. Who can I talk to? Who's here? Is Nathan Scott in this server? I don't see him. So we're not going to have him. And we're just going to go back to green because the lights are out on the pace car. We've got about 15 laps to go in this event. We've had a shit ton of cautions. That was a poor restart. Presley really bunched him up and went, caught everybody sleeping. And Presley Sora is going to go single file to the lead. Field behind him. Oh, they're wrecking. Big time wrecking. Holy monster jam. Wow. Big time wrecking. Who was that? That's a 70 car. That's great. That was Harry Grindell going up and over. A couple cars. The 97 car involved as well. Who did he go over to? Let's see. I think, did he go over Austin Ripp? Or was it Knutson? Knutson goes in deep. Knutson went in deep into 3 by accident. Hit the 54 car. 54 turns. 97 and the 70. And the 70 car goes up and over the 97 of Nathan Kiani. So Kiani's the one that got trucked. 54 car looks okay. That is Mo Perry. And the yellow came out. There's so many cars in this race. Let's go ahead and talk to the guy who was underneath some people. Mr. Nathan Kiani.
What's up?
You got monster jammed. How do you feel?
Well, we was going good, and then Justin dumped the 54 in front of me, and all hell broke loose. I saw at least like 2 cars just drive over my nose. That was not fun. We're about to go green here.
Yeah.
This race has been a shit show.
Yeah.
Can we swear?
Yeah, you're allowed to swear.
James D. Gibson is all over the fucking track. It needs to
Yep.
be drug tested after this.
Uh-huh.
No one here can drive. It's really easy track to drive.
Uh-huh.
Honestly embarrassing, but hopefully we just get to Lime Rock, have a good run there. But man, that sucked. I'm just trying to. This car's beat the shit. I'm just trying to fucking get to the end.
Yeah. Do you think that people are going to start dropping out from all these accidents that we keep having?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
'Cause we still got a lot of cars on the racetrack.
Yep, and this thing is, the rear axle is shifted one direction. I can feel it. They're bouncing off each other in front of me. There goes 2 guys. None of us can fucking drive. Oh my god.
I'm enjoying the commentary there. I'm going to let you go back
Yes,
to the
yes.
booth there. Let you go back with your team, but I might steal you again because that was an entertaining
Yes.
bit. But
Yes. Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah. Have fun with it,
All
Mr.
right.
Canada Man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But there's a 10% tariff on the amount of fun you're having. Oh, who said that? I didn't. Oh,
Aw.
come on. Oh, he didn't have to do
Aw.
that. I'm so sorry. Nathan Kiani, I would never tariff you. You're adorable.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah. All right. I'll let you go back. Have a good one. Stay out of trouble.
Yes, sir.
Great guy. I think I put him in the right place. I did. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let's see who else we're going to talk to. No. 8 laps to go, and the pace car is going to come in. Oops. Dropped my phone. No shot in hell we're going to not have overtimes with this. That's definitely going to happen. Green flag. Green flag. Green flag. Green flag. Green flag. We'll have to keep an eye on JDG. Seems to be bouncing off of everything except the pace car so far. Presley Sora has led the whole way. Isaac Johnson in second. Third place right now is the 79 car, William Schmidt. Ooh, Johnson got loose going through the middle of the corner there. There's smoke on the back straightaway. Somebody spun. We're still green. 5 laps to go at the line. Oh, my God. JDG getting into it with Knutson. And up the racetrack goes the 75 car. 5 laps at the line. Freilich has moved all the way back up to 6th place after a massive incident earlier in the race. And Gibson stays to the outside of Milo Lively. Gavin Newton right behind them. Knutson, holy mackerel, sideways off the stripe. 4 laps to go for Presley Sora. Gibson getting freight trained there, trying to get around him on the inside. And yellow flag. Yellow flag for... Who was the yellow flag for? Can't tell. All right, well, let's do something we're going to regret. All right. Fiend. 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 All right, Bobby, you said you are the music. Now, are you going to crash more race cars in this event?
I didn't crash any race cars in this event. The only race cars that crashed are ones that don't know how to drive.
Oh, okay. So you crashed everybody.
I didn't crash anybody.
You crashed everybody. You just said you crashed
anybody.
Yeah? No contact all race?
I'm locked and I can't talk.
Okay. Okay, well, see you later. Okay. 2 laps. I like messing with him. William Schmidt, for the first time, Isaac Johnson got screwed up on turn 3. Coming to the white flag. Holy cow, we're not going to have an overtime? This is ridiculous. William Schmidt, the only car in contention to do something to Presley Sora here. There's a whole shit show going on back there with Knutson dropping like big time. Ryan Roulette out of the picture. Isaac Johnson the same. Presley Sora to the line. Presley Sora wins at Oxford Plains. And a whole bunch of shit coming across the line. We're going to wait for everybody else to come through. What a frickin' mess. Oh. I don't know what the 6 car was up to there. William Schmidt, Aiden Walker, that's your top 3. So it's Presley Sora getting the victory over William Schmidt, Aiden Walker. Mo Perry finishes 4th. Cole Freilich ends up 5th. Wow. I was going to wait to start talking until he finished his burnout, but it's going on for a while here. Nice burnout. You'd think he was a real race car driver or something. Is he going to do this the whole way around? I don't know. I'm waiting for him because I want to interview him. We're just going to hit the results really quick. Presley Sora wins. William Schmidt second. Eden Walker third. Rest of your top 10 on the screen. Virgil Stanley and Austin Ripp jumped up in there. Gavin Newton too. Nice stuff from them. And then on to 11th through 20th. Bobby Blazer ends up 11th. Griffin Jones 12th. Chris Williams fought all the way back up to 13th. Madeline Roten won last week. Comes in 14th this time. Not so hot. John Shulcheski up from the rear. Gets to 16th. And then out in the top 20 rounds out with Pat O'Keefe. Isaac Johnson gets you into 21st position. Corey Williams, Luis Hernandez, Justin Knutson, Ryan Roulette there. Knutson and Roulette, we saw them get all messed up on that last lap. Nathan Scott, same deal, 26th place for him. Nathan Kiani, 7 laps down. Rest of them after Kiani all finished multiple laps down. So even Brayton Laster, an actual race car driver there. And let's see if we can talk to the winner, as we like to do, bring the really good-looking guy into the booth, and he conveniently also won the race tonight. Presley Sora, you led the whole ass way.
Yeah, wire to wire. That's not too bad.
Yeah. How do you feel about the whole race that happened behind you, considering how many cautions there were? Did that help you? Did that hurt you?
I feel like I had a pretty dang good shot at winning this thing regardless, so I think even with less yellows, I would have been all right. But yeah, I wish they would have stopped wrecking because this is a really, really fun race, and it would have been so much more fun if we could have gone green, especially if the tires would have worn out quite a bit. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I still had a good time. It was fun holding off Isaac there at the end. I thought he was going to send me, and then somebody drove it in like 15 lengths too deep coming to the white flag, so that kind of scared me. But yeah, we held on. It was pretty fun. I feel like I probably had the most boring race of anybody because I didn't have to deal with any of the mess. So yeah, pretty clean and simple for me.
That's what we like to hear. Is this any representation of what we can expect out of you at IRP in the real life ARCA series?
I would hope so. That's what I'm expecting.
What I like to hear. Well, congratulations, Presley. Who else do you want to thank and shout out here on the broadcast for getting into victory lane for the first of the 2 races tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out Health Markets, obviously on the race car here. Rick Fallis, Michael Wenner, Rick Bell. GoGut Microbiotic, new sponsor for IRP. So both Health Markets and GoGut, this is their first time sponsoring here in NASCAR. So that'll be fun. Got a ton of great partners on the car, and then obviously shout out to you for broadcasting here and Gavin for putting this on. So I'm excited for Lime Rock. I really don't expect to go wire to wire in that one, but we're damn sure going to try.
Damn straight. Well, Presley, you got yourself the first victory of the season, probably a couple more coming, but congratulations for the victory at Oxford Plains. This is a big deal, apparently.
Right on, thank you.
All right, well, and that is your race winner, and he's fiendishly good-looking as well, and that is Presley Sora coming in for the win. So why don't I'm going to bother Gavin, because I like bothering him once in a while. Gavin Newton, you've got some explaining to do, young man. What was that?
Bro, I'm getting the session up right now, and then I'm going to be going back and looking at the replay, because it's not acceptable.
Yeah,
having
that's
people
fair.
drive through each other.
Yeah, that's fair. There was a lot of aggression goes around in that race, and I mean, how much of it do you think is though that there's 35 cars on Oxford Plains?
We were fine for the first 15 laps. I mean,
good point.
I don't understand why, for some reason, people decided that they just wanted to stop paying attention to each other and stop paying attention to what was happening in front of them, because that was a lot of it, is people just weren't paying attention. So there would be, a little bit of a stack up, not necessarily a stack up. It was an avoidable stack up. So like you see the cars slowing down, obviously, because you have a big line of cars going through the corner. They were just deciding to bump into each other. So I don't necessarily think it was a lot of the number of cars, because you would have had that with 24, you would have had that with 40. It's a product of the track. I don't know. We like the track. The track's a staple. It gets people fired up, so that's always fun. But I just, I don't agree with people driving through each other, and like I said, I'm taking a look at that because it's unbelievably frustrating to me that people don't have enough respect to just pay attention to what's going on. Because we had a good race going. That's what sucks is like that the race we had 15 laps there, and I'm like, okay, maybe we'll be all right. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. But at least you're still really good looking. That helps.
Yeah, I just, is what it is.
Is what it is. Well, I'll send you back. So we're splitting the two streams up here. So I'm going to wrap this one up, and then we're going to have... Is it still going to be roughly 15, 20 minutes, Gavin?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So it's good. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to send Gavin back down. And like he said, we are going to go offline for about 15, 20 minutes here. We're going to reset and go to the second race of the evening, which is the Princeton Drugstore 60K from Lime Rock. So this is going to be the ending of this race, race 2. And if you want to go get a glizzy, if you want to go use the bathroom, get a shower, whatever you want to do, and come back for race 3 of this season, it's going to be in about 20 minutes. I'm Joe Donahue. I'll see you on the flip side of this break.